wrote down in my journal and I said, become a master practitioner of NLP. NLP is something that, I first learned through one of my really close friends who used it in a dark way and manipulated, my ex-girlfriend at the time to have an affair with him. And I realized how powerful that truly was. And I was passionate about mastering the technology, the tools, and the skills to radically create transformation in my life so that I can help other people transform their life. But since I was chasing money and I was chasing instant gratification and I was looking to impress other people, I wasn't connected to that truth, and I just put it out to the side.
Right.
And I thought that later on in my life,
sometime in the future, I'll get to it.
I would get to it. Mm-hmm. And it never left the back of my mind. But obviously, me being frustrated and upset of myself for all the, mess that I've gotten myself into, and for being so away from my purpose, the ego, it's like a constant battle, becomes your enemy. And then you want to just do what feels good in the moment, right? That instant gratification. And that for me was just money, watch, clothes, car, party, women. And I had it all,
You had the superficial stuff.
I had the superficial stuff.
Right.
I had it all backwards. That's what I was going to say. And that's when I said, listen, 2022 is not going to be a year where I'm going to be inauthentic. It's not going to be a year where I'm living out of my purpose. It's going to be a year where I connect with my deepest truth, where I pursue my passions passionately, where I connect with my purpose, where I become a catalyst of transformation, where I'm able to serve and impact people and do what I love, become successful at doing what I love. And I knew NLP was going to be the gateway and the start for that, because that's what Tony Robbins used to be a janitor. A janitor sweeping toilets, cleaning.
Yeah, that's his
poop,
that's his
man.
background.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then in 1 year, in 12 months, making $1 million, transforming the lives of people, helping people with phobias, fears, addictions, and look at him now as the life's number one
millions of people a year
life and business strategist. So NLP is all about modeling success. And if there's something that I wanted to model in my life, it was Tony Robbins, because I admire the success he's had financially, with his family, with his organization, with the charities, and it was his career as a whole. That's the kind of impact in life that I want to live. I want to have a legacy that builds generational wealth for my kids. So that way we're all set and we can live in harmony, connected with God's love. And that was what I envisioned for my life. And when I wrote down that was going to become one of my goals, I started doing the research. I started learning for a company that can certify me in neuro-linguistic programming and give me the tools and technology that I needed to change my life. And in March, I went to California and I spent a whole entire month out there. And it was just the most transformational journey that I've ever experienced in my life. One of the best trips of my life. 2022. Right now we're in late May, so that was 2 months ago. And it completely changed my life. It was so much growth, because at first people have this impression that growth is about obtaining more, having more, doing more, getting to the next level. But when you're trying to get in shape, what's the first thing you got to do? You got to shed the fat.
Exactly.
You got to take out the bad habits. You got to remove the things that are not allowing your body to be in harmony and to grow. So I had to confront my deepest fears. I had to remove past traumas. I had to release negative emotions. I had to resolve inner conflicts. I had to really deep dive into those rooted emotions that I had inside of my subconscious mind, and not eliminate them, but give them a new meaning.
Exactly.
Because that's part of my past. That's part of why I am the person I am today, because of those experiences. And now that I learned to give them a new meaning, now I feel totally empowered to take full control of my life and become the creator of my life, to achieve massive success and fulfillment, and teach people and be the guide for creating change in their own lives, just by learning how to use your subconscious mind, which controls 95% of human behavior. See, the subconscious mind is the domain for all human emotion. Everything we do is because of our own emotions, and they dictate the quality of our lives, the way that we feel, right? So I've conditioned my mind to live in empowering states where I am able to take massive action and execute fearlessly and relentlessly on my goals and on my mission. And in NLP, we talk about focus, the power of focus, focusing on what you do want, right? Because in life, we get what we want and what we focus on. So I've been focusing on my vision. I've been focusing on being a leader. I've been focusing on mastery of these skills of communication, of marketing, of leadership, of influence, to be able to touch more people, empower more people, help more people. So that way I start to build a community, I build a culture, and I make a visionary transformation, which is the company that was born last month, a reality. Because now that I'm connected to my deepest truth, everything has been manifesting in such a divine way that it's all coming together easily and effortless. And I would say that's because I'm connected to my truth. That's because I removed the things from the past that were taking up space. And I've opened up space to these new skills and this new mindset that I've been reprogramming for ultimate success. And I feel incredibly unstoppable. And everywhere that I go, I've developed indestructible confidence. And I take action and I make great impressions and I meet people and I connect with people in a way that's so easy for me to be able to guide them and be that mentor, that tool, that vehicle for success in their life. So NLP is basically a tool of techniques, right? It's a model of strategies, of patterns, of programming that the top people in the world have used in any field, and recreating that in ourselves. It's just the art and science of human excellence as a whole. And it's something that when people take control of and they become aware of and they apply the techniques, their life changes in an instant moment.